What's up guys, TheMerryGamer here, and welcome back to Prison Architect. Man oh man, it's been a while since we've played this game. I'm very sorry for the little hiatus I've had on Prison Architect. Unfortunately, I just have not had the time to get back and record this game. And I think with this video coming out, this set of 3, I think it'll be almost 3 weeks since the last Prison Architect videos. So once again, I do apologize for the hiatus of literally not putting out any content for Prison Architect, but that is going to change. We're going to go back to having Prison Architect as a regular series on our channel, and I've kind of come up with kind of like a last minute decision. Originally, I was going to keep on expanding this prison, but I feel like I'm not doing things right. I kind of want to change this. I don't want to do this whole structured system. Maybe in like the max security section maybe, but I want to start out with like low security and actually have it as like a low security prison, you know, and similar to like I've been watching videos on The Escapist, and it's actually a game that I'm kind of thinking of buying and doing a series on because it seems really cool. But like it has like its main structured sort of buildings, you know, like its jobs, its like canteen, all that sort of stuff, and then it has kind of like separate little buildings that has like inmate control. So you might have maybe like 5-6 inmates in one building, and there and like you have them kind of spread out. There's no actual structure to it, and I feel like this season we've kind of gone full on like must be structured this way sort of thing, and I kind of want to change that now. I think like our prison is valued at 380,000, and in my opinion that is a decent amount of money for us to sell the prison, walk away, get a whole bunch of new land, and start the second season of Prison Architect. So I think that's what we're going to do today, is officially start Season 2 and actually kind of do things a bit more properly. So we're going to sell this. Yeah, we're going to sell. Alright, so we sold the prison. So Fog of War. I want to keep... should we keep the Fog of War on? You lose visibility of inmates. We don't want to have constant intake. Generate forests, yep, no. I don't want lakes or buildings because I think they're a bit buggy. Yes, failure conditions, I don't mind that. We don't want unlimited funds. We might do that maybe for Season 3, just have like unlimited and see what we can do. But at the moment, 380 seems good. If we go like a large prison, does that... No, it doesn't change the money. So we can get a large prison, extra land, and don't have to waste any money buying it. Because like that extra land could be like 20 grand or so. So that's actually pretty good. So... the only thing I'm debating about at the moment is that should we have Fog of War? Should we have Fog of War? Yes, we're going to have Fog of War. So let's go play. So we have 380,000 plus an extra. We got the extra 30 grand for some reason. Where did the extra 30 grand come from? I just realised that. Okay. So here we are. We're on a very, very large plot, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now, how do we want to structure this? I am not 100% sure. I think, okay, before that guy gets down there, let's just get into planning and find out how big this is. Man, I'm that far out, I can't even see the writing. Where is it? I physically can't actually read that. What is that? Is that 160? I think it's 160. Hold on, I'm trying to like 59, 60. Yeah, so it's 160. So that's 80 is the center. 75, 80, and 81. Man, this is a big plot to be able to see those numbers. So if I do this, am I able to see it a bit better now? So 79 that side, and it should be 79 this side. Perfect. Okay, so I was just able to read that. That was very hard to read. So that's the center of our prison, and the last time we had it all jumbled around, like deliveries and all that sort of stuff. So we're not going to do that this time. So I want to go here and get rid of you guys. But I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe, but that's 10 here. So let's go 9 again. I'm just like these walls aren't actually permanent. I'm just trying to think of rooms, because we have deliveries, we have garbage, we have all that sort of stuff, and I'm thinking of, so we can have deliveries. We can have like a 10 by 10 room for deliveries. Yeah, but I want it to maybe be, we go like here, then you can have a wall. Let's go 2 up. So let's go like let's do like an 8 by 8 for deliveries for now. And then let's do the same for garbage, 2 back from there. Let's do an 8 by 8 there. And then let's get back into planning. I kind of want to keep this stuff at the front and out the way, so then, because then we can have like walls go here. No, they're pathways, sorry. So this episode's going to be very planny, very kind of getting the basics back together. Not just this episode, but probably these first sections of 3. Why am I doing pathways, man? Get the walls. Alright, so let's get these guys. So that's what we're going to have. Because the reason why I want to do that is maybe have... I was thinking, should I have like doorways there? Or should I... No, I don't think so. I should have doorways. Because over time what can happen is that if deliveries get too heavy, then we can replace garbage with deliveries, and we have 2 delivery points, because this is like the main entrance to the prison. And then on this side we can do the same thing, because I think this side I want to have, so this big plot of land we got, this is going to be minimum security and medium security, and the other side is going to be high and max security. So that's what we're going to be dealing with. So we're actually probably going to have a very placid prison. I hope that's the case anyway. So if we do this, I'm just trying to think, because yeah, these guys can go like that, and then I think I want my doorway here, then I can have some patrols here as well, just to stop prisoners from doing things I don't want them to be doing. But this stuff is not going to be anything fancy, so what we're going to do is we can go hit play, get these guys getting in here now, and or should we do, should we use brick and concrete? Should we do like a mix of the 2 maybe? I don't know if I want to or not, but no, let's just do concrete. It just makes it a bit easier. So if we do concrete walls here, here, and here, then these guys will start building straight away. We've got an intake of prisoners coming. I don't really want them to come at this point. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to have like foundation and all that sort of stuff. So the way I want it is, I got the main entrance here, but what I actually want is like a perimeter wall set up. So I don't want everything so neatly, you know, following a channel and all that sort of stuff. So this is where it's going to become a bit difficult. Like, how much is that perimeter wall? I know it's freaking expensive to install. So just to get this guy to here, that's 11 grand. And then how much for this guy? This is going to be expensive. So that's 33. So that's 30. 60, 90. You're looking at maybe 120,000 just on a perimeter wall. Okay. To save money, we're going to do the fence, because the fence just does as good. So these guys, I want them to make me a big old fence all the way around. And what we're going to do is that we're going to turn all this land around us into yards. So it allows all the prisoners free roaming, walk around. They can do as much as they want, all that sort of stuff. So like the difference in price in between fence and perimeter wall is huge. Like, okay, it's probably a hell of a lot more easier for them to escape. But if we have heavy guards around, well, this isn't too bad, I guess, because it's like minimum and medium security, so these guys aren't going to be too much of an issue. We're hoping that's the case anyway. and I want these two to be mingled together. So I don't want, like, you know, like, I think how it's like I kind of want it separated, so medium, or like kind of one that is on each side sort of thing. But I don't want it set up to the point that it's completely, you know, like they can't mingle together. I want these two to be able to cross between each other, so you can have minimum and medium mixing together, like eating in the same place, doing all the same things, all that sort of stuff. So one of the big reasons why I wanted to reset is because, one, we had 380 grand, but we're running out of grants, and that is what makes us money. And so this is what I want to get set up. So we're gonna get administration warden. We'll get this one going because we're gonna actually have a proper holding cell this time. What was I else looking for? Bureaucracy. No, wait, I can't unlock that one. Requires a warden, so I need to put a warden in, and we haven't done that yet. So what I need to do is I need to cancel this intake of normal risk, because we're going to have low risk guys coming in here, and we need a lot more builders. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have 15 workers. That's going to turn down our money a bit, but I want to, before we start building or thinking of anything too rash, we need to get this fence input done straight away. So all this area is kind of wasted land, I guess, but that might change over time. We might have particular areas where they can enter here, and it becomes like a walkway section, so that's where they cross. So like here we can have like an extra room that exerts out here. We can have like the fences and that for the trucks, so then they can't cross, like run away, so then we can keep them in line. So say if we have a minimum risk security person that becomes a medium, or then a medium becomes a high risk, then obviously the high risk guy can't be here, he needs to be moved over here, so then we'll have to move him out that way. And that's how it's going to be. Like this area is going to be all minimum and medium, like cut off, like all this sort of stuff won't really have too much of like the deployment sort of stuff, like the whole so and so you this is minimum, this is medium. It's more the other side where it'll be no, this is where high risk and this is where max security. They're only allowed to go in these situations because we will need to keep them separated. So well, since these guys have done that, I need to decide where I want some stuff. We need to decide like power stations and all that, and we might put them up in the corner actually. That might be a good location for it, because if we go utilities, I have to be careful. So how much do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3. Okay, if we go utilities, what am I looking for? I'm looking for power stations. So I can't go there. Okay, so I can go there. So wait, I can't. Okay, so that's the edge. Then yeah, I'm trying to think where I want the power station and all that to go. But where can I put this guy? Maybe we keep him inside, not outside. Like we can have maybe like 2 rooms out the back here or something. So if we go up here, and let's go foundations, concrete. We'll do what we did last time. So we need 3x3 for that, and then if we go, what'll be? It'll be 6x6, because you're gonna have 3, then 3, 4, 5. It needs a 5x5. So that's the inside. 6, 6. If we do like an 8, 8, then it's gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8. I think. Yeah, hold on. Ooh, hold on. We'll just plan this for a second because I want to make sure I get this guy dead on. So if we could do 8, it doesn't matter if I have these as these guys really. We have that. Oh wait, hold on. That actually wasn't symmetrical, was it? I don't think it was. So let's go here and let's do an 8 by 8, and then you're gonna have to have a 3. Yeah, no, he can't be an 8 by 8. He needs to be probably a 9 by 9, because then you're gonna have the 1, 2, like 1, 2, 3 there, and then you're gonna have the things around him. So yeah, it needs to be a 9 by 9. So that's the same down in this corner, and this will be where our water is. So very, very far apart actually, but I think it will work. Hopefully this prism works. Otherwise it would have been a bit of an annoyance to waste our time doing this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get foundations and actually build this guy up, and we're going to get our power and our water system going. So with that going there, they're building foundation, they're doing all that. Now this guy, materials, no, objects. How do we want the entrance to be? Again, I wouldn't mind this being like a remote system, so we will eventually probably set up a remote system. But how should we do it? At the moment, should this just be... Well, if we do normal doors, then the prisoners will be able to come in and out, which we don't want. This is like one of the areas that has to be properly locked down, because this will link into like holding cell area here, and then it'll be released into whatever the hell. Like, you guys can go do whatever you want. So, well, we could actually have just normal doors here at the front, just to make it a bit easier. And then later on, we'll need to do it so it has actual... Well, no, we don't need to actually put good doors on there, because we'll keep like the jail doors and everything on the inside and that. So if they're done there, and if I go like staff door right here or something, and then if I go all the way down here, this is probably the unfortunate thing of getting a very big map, like a large map, is that it takes ages to scroll down there. So if we just rotate you, place you there, and now this guy, as it's flashing, it's going, oh, we need power. That's okay, you're going to be the generator room. So now we're going to spend big money on a generator, and then even more money on surrounding this bugger with compressors. Or not compressors, comparators, sorry. So, and then there's even more room to expand it if we want. So yeah, we've got plenty of room and area for that. Now, we can't rotate this guy, can we? No. So now we need to go down here. And again, this guy doesn't really need the 9 by 9, but just to keep it even, we got him there. So now, it's still going super speed. Yeah, it takes him ages, because I have to go all the way over here, then all the way back. So that's probably the most annoying thing about the whole large plot at the moment, but it's gonna work out good, I reckon. So these guys are doing all this, which is fantastic. And then this is all happening, which is even better. Got 2 more to be placed in. Did they come down? No, they haven't come down and placed that yet. So, okay, with that happening now, when they get the power and everything sorted, we can start looking at getting some of this. I kind of want to get the floor changed there, though. If I go objects, no, materials, maybe concrete floor or something, or... Wait, what is it in these buildings? Hold on. Let's go... Nope. Let's get over here. What is it that's in these rooms over here? Is it concrete paving or concrete? It's concrete floor. So we'll do the same at the doorway here. And it's showing as red, so I don't know if it's actually like allowing me to do that. Maybe concrete tiles is what it's... Yeah, it wants concrete tiles.